It's official. For the first time in over 50 years, NASA has fully stacked a crewed moon rocket. This isn't just hardware, this is history in the making. Artemis II is almost ready to launch humans around the moon, and what's happening inside NASA's Kennedy Space Center will leave you stunned. Let's start with power. Those two solid rocket boosters, they're officially stacked. Towering inside the vehicle assembly building, each booster was lifted by crane, segment by segment since November 2024. Then came the core stage, the orange giant housing 4 RS-25 engines. One engine was swapped in April 2025 after a hydraulic leak was discovered. But that didn't stop progress. These RS-25S, they're legends, survivors from the space shuttle era, upgraded and modernized to launch Artemis missions to the moon. Next up, the second stage, NASA's secret weapon for getting Orion into lunar orbit. It's called the ICPS, short for Interim Cryogenic Propulsion Stage. It's based on an older design, the DCSS, originally created by Mitsubishi for the Delta rockets. The Delta III may have failed, but the upper stage lived on, eventually flying 43 flawless missions on the Delta IV. Now it powers Artemis. The ICPS is larger, more powerful, and debuting the RL-10C2 engine, a more advanced version of its predecessors. Here's where it gets nostalgic. Artemis II will simulate a docking maneuver using a special target attached beneath the ICPS. Orion will rotate, align, and approach, just like Apollo 7 and Apollo 8 did decades ago. But here's the twist. No docking will actually occur. Why? Because this Orion doesn't have a docking port. Still, it's a critical systems test that echoes the earliest crewed space missions of the Apollo era. Orion is the crown jewel of Artemis II. Inside NASA's Neil Armstrong Operations and Checkout Building, it just reached a major milestone. Lockheed Martin handed over Orion to NASA, complete with a ceremonial key fob. Engineers have installed the protective fairings, and its solar arrays, built by the European Space Agency, are now fully integrated. Next, fueling. And this isn't your average petrol station stop. Orion will be fueled with monomethyl hydrazine and nitrogen tetroxide, extremely toxic substances. That's why teams wear SCAPE suits, essentially full-body hazmat suits. A single breath of this stuff can cause burns, lung damage, or worse. But this dangerous step is essential. It powers the AJ-10 engine that will carry astronauts around the moon. Safety first. After fueling, engineers will install Orion's Launch Abort system, or LAS. This tower-like structure can blast the crew away from danger in milliseconds, and for the first time, Artemis II will fly a fully functional abort tower. Earlier missions tested parts of the system, but this one is ready for the real thing. Once the launch abort system is installed, Orion will be moved into the vehicle assembly building. There, it will be stacked atop the SLS, completing the first crewed moon rocket since Apollo 17, over 5 decades ago. Artemis II is set to launch in February 2026. No longer a concept, no longer a dream. Humanity is returning to the moon, for real this time. If you're as excited as we are about Artemis II and humanity's next giant leap, hit that subscribe button. Like, comment, and share this video with fellow space lovers. We'll be bringing you updates all the way to launch day because history is happening and you're part of it.